Welcome to Homework Lib.
Suppose a weight is attached to a spring and bobs up and down, exhibiting symmetry. Suppose the graph of the displacement function is shown on the graph below, where the values on the x-axis represent the time in seconds and the y-axis represents the displacement in inches. Give the equation that models the vertical displacement of the weight on the spring. Enclose arguments of functions in parentheses, like sine of 2 times x. Include a multiplication sign between symbols, like a times pi. All right, so things we want to find for this periodic function: its amplitude. And since the midline is the axis, the amplitude is 4 because it's going 4 above and below. We're starting at a positive, so this is going to be a positive sine function. There is no phase shift since we start at, actually it'd be a positive cosine function because it starts at a maximum. So no phase shift needed. The period is normally 2 pi for cosine, but we see that when we return to a maximum that it takes 10 seconds to get there. And so we need to scale by 2 pi over 10 is the same thing as pi over 5. The period is 10 seconds, but in our function we're going to have to use pi over 5. So here's our, probably the way you would have to input this. This would be 4 times the cosine of pi divided by 5, and that might need to be in parentheses because this is going to be times x. Ultimately, what it would, if you were writing this on paper, would look like 4 cosine of pi over 5x. So however you need to put that in to get it checked out could look something like this, but I'm not going to promise it. But this is the graph. This is the equation of the graph that's provided. Hope that helps. Good luck.